Hello, my friends. So, I am learning how to do YouTube Live. I probably got like 5 minutes, but I thought it's really important that if you guys know what's the difference between technical trading and fundamental trading. Well, let me see if I can get my handy dandy laptop and kind of show you. Fundamental trading is when you want to be a fundamentalist, you want to buy a coin and you want to hodl it. All right, let's see some little pictures. All right, so fundamental traders, they will hold Bitcoin. They will put it in a nano ledger and they just put it in a Faraday bag so electromagnetic pulse will not hurt it, touch it, whatever. And they'll sit on it for a year, 2 years, 3 years as things change. Litecoin, Ethereum, they're going to hold it, put it in their little purse and keep it away and not really probably follow it very much. There is pluses and minuses in fundamental trading. If that particular coin, let's say Ethereum, there's currently like 17 different competitors to Ethereum. If you're doing fundamental trading, one of the risks you have is that if, say, EOS or Waves or Ordor take its thunder and the technology isn't competitive with Ethereum's, Ethereum currently has like 1,000 different clients on their platform. And then if you go into a certain area on Coinbase, you can see all the different platforms. You can alphabetize them. They're what tokens. I would say it's more like a digital asset class. They're not so much currencies. They're an asset class. Eventually, I think as more limitations come into this, as more authority and laws come into crypto land, that you'll probably see this asset class be called more stocks. Okay, so fundamental traders will hold that. Dangerous in some respects because if somebody else comes and steals its thunder and the market cap that Ethereum's holding gets dwindled down in some of those 17 competitors, then you may lose your place, right? Ultimately, I think the market cap right now, right now we're in such a, I call it a summer sales scenario, right? I think that once the institutional money starts coming over here, that you'll be fine no matter where you are placed right now. But I'm just being, safety girl, I guess. So fundamental trading is holding, and you pick those fundamental trades due to some of the factors that people take into consideration are team, technology, usage, and then you definitely need to keep up with it to make sure you're not stuck with Yahoo and Google takes its thunder, right? Now, technical trading, that's fun, exciting, and that's when people want to just basically take their money and keep making money again and again and again. Technical traders don't usually agree with fundamental traders. I'm going on tradingview.com, which is where you can actually you can see the charts and guys, I don't know if you don't have this yet, but Brave, BRAVE, it is a browser where you earn currency coins. So when I do stuff for the first time, I have to re-add all my passwords and stuff. 1 second. Hopefully I have the password right. All right, it's not right. So you know what? We're going to go on Safari. That's okay. We're going to Safari it. Maybe not. Oh yeah, we're already up. Okay, all right, this is exciting. So technical trading is basically when you are going to, here's a trading view chart, if you can see it. You're going to basically on tradingview.com, you're going to find, so let's just say you have those fundamental coins that you really love and adore. Well, you can do technical trading within just that realm. There's 2,090 coins right now, maybe 2,100, goes up every day. To really harness down as to what you want to even invest anything in, you're better off investing in the infrastructure or those coins that you're okay if you get stuck with, okay? Where you know that long-term they're gonna grow. And you can do technical trading within that realm. So you have a few safety levels and filters before you decide where your money's going to go. So with technical trading, you would go to tradingview.com and you're going to learn sweet and simple ways of reading charts, or you can invest in a mathematician's strategies. And what a strategy means is, since most of you are not stock jockeys, called stockbroker desk jockeys, so you need to learn what they can do. Now, there's a simple trade, buy low, sell high. There's other complicated ones called futures, which will be coming out with Bakkt December 12th. Stock brokers, or not brokers, traders. They are nifty and shifty, and they've been doing this for a living for a long time. So the end result is they've got to win, or they don't have paycheck. So once you connect with a real, true stock trader, technical trader, then until you link arms with one of them, you won't really understand what you really have to know. So fundamental trading is simple and easy for the newbie to come in and just buy and hold, buy low, sell high. But don't have high expectations of having, daily returns, right? Because then you're kind of at the mercy of the market cap. But this is an ocean. It is a very, very fun, exciting place to be, but it definitely is an ocean. So let's just say here, for example, and then we're going to jump off because I'm almost out of time. So this is the motion in the ocean, I would say, the waves. And I just don't know how to do YouTube yet or share my screen. So we'll get better at that. Or you can jump on my webinars. So here we go. There's a little motion. So with technical trading, this is a software system that I subscribe to. And right here, when it says bullish, it's saying, boom, buy here and go long. Now, this is a mathematical strategy that is implemented into TradingView. And TradingView really only pulls over the coins that have enough data to do a very strategic determination as to where they think and predict that coin will go. So a lot of those sexy small market cap coins that are on the recently added, I do love that list on CoinMarketCap. You won't find those here. Those are super high risk, but the reason why is because on a fundamental basis, there's no history. It's a brand new baby. We don't know if it's going to grow. We don't know if there's any issues going on in those organs. You're taking a huge risk, but if you've done your homework, DYOR, as we say in crypto land, do your own research, then you're going to actually have somewhat of a chance, right, of getting something good. But again, anyone that is really near and dear into stock world, then they know that you've got to have some past experience, past understanding, past numbers. That's why a lot of people just really didn't take or haven't taken crypto land seriously that are currently in the stock market. It's because there wasn't any past data. Oh, looks like I got a red mark. But here's the thing. Now they've had a few years of major successes. This is awful. I don't know why it looks so red, but who cares? It's just some way the lighting is shining at me. So anyways, since last year, Binance made more than Bank of Deutsche Bank. So there you go. You have some stats. That's probably enough to trigger the banks to say, oh my goodness gracious, there's money in this. We got to get on this new technological advancement train. This is some serious stuff. The blockchain's not stoppable. It's decentralized. There are people authenticizing these fiscal transactions globally, and it is there's no way to end it. So they're like, well, I guess there's no change. They have no choice. They either jump on or they just fade away like history. And let me tell you, people that are in the money to make money off of money, they are not going to stop. They are just jumping on that train too. So with that being said, with the people of power getting in, there will most likely be restrictions and restraints so that the money is only being able to be made by them. So just like some stories I've heard about history, if you don't know international banking, you better learn it now if you're going to jump in this space. Because if not, you'll be taken advantage of like so many other people have been. So this is the time to have all hands on deck, eyes open wide. We are in the next 9 weeks are the typical historical all-time highs of crypto land. So you be very aware of if we do hit the all-time highs like we did last year, that you take profit. That means jump off that wave. So like right here, that would be a wave. And you jump off and you would tether your money, or the new coin is USDC. However, within the programming of USDC, it has been said from another YouTuber, so I'm definitely not technologically inclined. It has been said that, hey, there is programming in this coin that says they could blacklist you. So be aware of that when you're dealing with new technology, especially technologically advanced smart money. What are the what's the reality of this? What's in the code? Be smart. Just know that not everybody's on your team. They don't have your back, and companies are designed to make money, not make friends. And so you need to DYOR, do your own research. Trust nobody, research everything. And so that is important. Make sure that you listen, but you also see and you research yourself. So you want to make sure that there's probably 3 or 4 different people that are probably agreeing, and maybe even not. And anyways, let's just go on. Technical trading and fundamental trading. I could talk too much on this. So anyways, with technical traders, they get super excited because they may be in one coin and they buy low, sell high, they make percentage, they purge their money, wait till it drops again, they buy, it goes back up, they sell. They could like literally just have one coin and they're just literally buying and selling, buying and selling. So it may be only 2 weeks out of the month where you're in like an actual upward momentum. So you sell, you wait, and waiting and doing nothing is doing something. Patience is a virtue here. I'm not always patient. I'm learning. And some amazing technical traders that I'm working with, they have taught me that, there is the market charts are a reflection of emotions. Isn't that interesting? And there's a lot of emotion that's going on December 22nd to January 7th. So it's almost as if you see it in the charts. I don't have CoinMarket pulled up, but if you look at the overall CryptoLand market cap, you can see the influx of the emotion. I worked for a girlfriend doing her books at she's an art therapist, and I could see, when her profits went up, and I was like, wow, every time there's a holiday, every time there's a summer, the schools are out, the kids come home, emotions, woof, go up. And definitely during holiday season, woo! So it's amazing how we have a reflection of human emotion that is reflected in the charts too. So some technical traders, there's one really amazing one on YouTube I was looking at and studying under, and he says, I am a conditional trader. So condition meaning there's like some certain conditions that are consistently conditions year after year. So I would say like this season is a conditional situation where it just constantly happens. I don't think it's a mistake by all means that they decided to release back the futures trading of Bitcoin on December 12th. That's when you look at the historical market cap of CryptoLand, it always goes up right around December 12th, and then it continues to rise in January 7th, and then it could end. So be aware, decide, are you going to do technical trading or fundamental trading? I'm definitely not a financial advisor, and there are no plans to be a financial advisor. This is for education, entertainment purposes only. Just trying to make it fun. It's a pretty boring space, but then honestly, it's so exciting. You learn about international holidays, international cultures. Why is this particular market not doing much today? There are reasons. This is a reflection of human emotions. Now we're dealing and we're working with international emotions. So it's very interesting as a human being as to why we need to be connected and compassionate and understanding of all people, all races, all cultures, all faiths and religions. Just be accepting and understand it, and it's reflecting in here. So I'm excited that you're even looking at cryptocurrency and understanding what's going to happen with the currency of the future. It will be digital. It is happening. There's no choice in it. It's an unstoppable blockchain. So I look forward to you learning some more. Hang in there, you're gonna get it, and hopefully you get to have some profit with it. Just note that Forex, when it was brand new, there was a lot of money to be made in it, and then what happened is regulations came in. And then it's not as lucrative as it was before. People still make a lot of money in Forex, but this is one of those deregulated areas where there still is a huge opportunity. There is risk. There's 15,000 coin stores, I call it. They call it exchange markets, and they're not all regulated. So only, I think, Bakkt is regulated now. Okay, the one and only. And there will most likely be a lot of restrictions. A lot of people will have to be, there'll be laws to control things more. All right. People are just now accepting that the blockchain is a phenomenal technology. They're harnessing it. They may not agree with the currency in it, and it most likely will be accepted as a new asset. It is a new digital asset class. But I think soon they'll understand that there is a currency within crypto land, and there is assets. They're not the same. Some are money, and some are actually more like stocks. All right. I'm out. You guys have a great day. I hope you learned something, and keep learning. This space is very, very massive. You are on the brink of a huge transitional of the economy and international, I would say, international commerce. It's exciting. Coinbase, one more thing, Coinbase released into Uganda, and in 1 week it got 40,000 new members who don't have access to any kind of bank. And now they have a Coinbase account and they have access to international banking. So that's so exciting. I wouldn't say banking, international transfer of a digital currency through Coinbase with no brick and mortar around, as long as they have a cell phone and cell service. So hope everybody keeps their electricity and their power, and that everything ends up wonderful, and that we keep growing as one planet, one race, and collectively we all get along, and it's a peaceful place. Talk to you soon. Bye.